8:14. We are waiting for the subway to go just meet up with Amanda and get some drinks, maybe like a snack. Our time that we have to be there is 10:30, so we'll probably get there like 10. And then we'll see if we get in. Odds are looking good, but you know, don't want to like get our hopes up. So I was just telling Chad I feel like very like I don't know how to feel.
Like, at this point, like, who cares? I don't even really want to go. So if I do go, like, that'll be great. Mind game. It's just all mind games.
It's mind games. But we look cute. So at least New York will see some fashion and face. Hair, body, face. Alright, see you later. Killing it. Killing it. We're at TJ Fridays getting some drinks and snacks before the show. Any words, thoughts, emotions?
Put it up to him.
Him.
That's Skylight.
Here we are. We're at 30 Rock. And we're gonna see if we get in. Standby tickets 55, 56, 57. Wish us luck. We just checked in. How do you feel?
Not great.
Feeling nervous? I'm really sweaty. We made it upstairs. The next time you see me will either be after the show or turned away. Stay tuned. Well, y'all, we fucking made it. We were the last 3 to go in. Like,
Might not have been able to pick up by the previous video.
yeah, like we were in the elevator and Chad was like, take a video. It's like I scrambled. I honestly like we'll watch it right now. I don't even know if you could hear anything. But yeah, we were the last 3 standby to go in. We were actually like Amanda was separated from Chad and I. It was such a good episode. I'll probably do like a little like ending video after this, just to, like recap the whole experience and give some more deets and stuff. But as of this day, Sunday, May, is it the 5th?
6th. It's the 6th.
It's the 6th today?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
We've been to SNL.
We've been to Saturday Night Live with Adam fucking Sandler as the host. It was fantastic. Thanks for watching. SNL crew, Standlers out.
Do a dramatic cut.
Hey guys. Oh, I should probably take these off. These are my like anti-blue light glasses. I just finished like putting all the video together of the vlog. It is at 41 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the shenanigans, I guess. I thought I'd pop in to say hey and just like give some clarity to the whole situation because I don't know if it's like completely clear everything that happened through the video. So we got in line Friday at 2. There was already about like 80 or so people in line ahead of us, and so people started lining up like Wednesday night, that is not the jam for me. Like I don't even think I could do Thursday. Like I didn't fall asleep at all, so if I were to do it again, I would like hopefully fall asleep. But yeah, we got in line at 2 p.m. on Friday, and basically you just like camp out. It's like camping but on the street. So as far as bathrooms, like 30 Rock stays open pretty late, but at a certain point like all of the bathrooms close. So luckily we were able to get into a pub at like 3 a.m. before they closed and use that bathroom, because the 2 McDonald's near there, they like block off where the bathrooms are. The Walgreens didn't have one available. So if you do this, I definitely recommend like strategizing when you have to go to the bathroom. Luckily, we're able to make it in at 3 and then didn't have to go again until 30 Rock opened at 6. But there's only like a 3-hour window that there are no public bathrooms. So just strategize and you'll be fine. Food, like you can bring food, but honestly, like there's so much food around that area that it's really easy to just like go grab a bite. I brought snacks, obviously. You want to strategize how much liquid intake you're having because of the bathroom situation. Definitely recommend tarps, even if it's not raining. Like, people were using the tarps before it even started raining just to like block the wind and all of the like, you know, dirty air. I probably inhaled so many car fumes. The line starts on, what street does it start on? I can't think right now at the top of my head. I think 40, I want to say 48th. It starts there, but if you are too late in line, it's going to wrap around onto 6th Ave, which is a very busy street. So that's why we had so much like car interaction the whole time. It's really fun, honestly. Like, I'm probably gonna do it again. I might do it this week because it's the Jonas Brothers and your girl is a TBT Joe Bro Ho. There is like an eyelash in this eye, which is why I keep touching it. Yeah, I'd definitely do it again. It's fun. Like, you meet people in line. Like, the couple behind us were so sweet. They're actually like midway through their pregnancy, and this was one of the last things they wanted to do before they had a child in their life, that they couldn't like camp out on the street for SNL. They're actually from San Jose, so it was cool to talk to people from California and like chat about things like that. So when you're in line, it's the standby line. So what that means is it's the tickets that are left over. In August, they do a lottery kind of thing, which we all entered in, but none of us got the tickets. But they tell you like the week of. So technically, we still could get lottery tickets at this point, but you know, chances are low. So the standby line is really the only way you can guarantee getting tickets, unless you somehow buy them or like know people in the cast or crew that can get you tickets. So it's really all just a gamble. Like, we were the last people in the live standby line to get in, which, okay, I'm going to explain further about that. So when you're in line, it's one big standby line, but at 7 a.m. when they start handing out tickets, you choose either to go to the dress rehearsal or the live show. And still you're not guaranteed. So it really depends on what number you are in line. So when they reached us, we asked like, hey, what are the numbers? And it was pretty close, but the dress rehearsal was in the 40s, which means we would be like 40 something in line. And the live show was in the 50s. Now, previous to this, like the night before, we had decided that if the live tickets were in the 50s, we would just go with dress rehearsal. However, that morning we were like, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? And something just like pushed me to like, do you know what? Let's just go for live. Like, this is our first time going. This is probably Chad's only time going. If we can make it to live, that would be incredible. Because like, from a nerd standpoint, you want to go to dress because there's like sketches that get cut. You get more like kind of like behind the scenes, like how like the production of the show works. But for the live, it's like, that is like, when they say live from New York at Saturday night, like it is actually live from New York and Saturday night, you know, like, so we really were going for the live. So that was on me too. Like, I was like, if we end up not getting in, that is my fault because I made that call. So fast forward to later in the night, it's, you know, we check in at 10:30. We were numbers 55, 56, and 57, which there were probably about like 50 more people in line behind us. And as the line is going by, like, there were people that came late that were in front of us, but if you get there past 10:30, they do not let you in. So if you decide to do this and you get your standby ticket, you better make sure you're there at the time that it says on your card, because they will not let you get into the line even if you're like number 4 in line. So we got like even luckier because there were multiple people that got there too late that were in front of us, and we ended up being the last 3 people that they let in. So the way that the line works is you're in the NBC studio store and they just like line you up in order, and then like section by section they'll take you through the back and you go through like a metal detector, and your bags and stuff go through the x-ray, and then they'll take you up the stairs, and then you're in this like waiting area. If you saw in the video, like where it was like a round room with all the screens, that's where you wait, and that's like the ultimate countdown, like nerve-wracking as hell. Like that whole all day yesterday I was an anxious wreck. But that moment was the absolute worst, because you're so close, like just yards away from the studio. So just section by section they start giving wristbands, and it ended up being, sorry, I'm really gonna adjust because my arm's getting tired. It ended up being like the little group in front of us got wristbands and went in, and so it was me and Chad, because they line you up in pairs, me and Chad, and then Amanda and the other guy behind us just at the very front of the line waiting. And it was going on and on forever. Like they had paused the handing out tickets for the longest amount of times at that moment. And finally this guy comes out and he's like, okay, in this first group, who's the lowest number? And Amanda was like, oh, it's me, I'm back here. And it ended up being that there were 3 spots left in the studio audience, which is insane. And so he gave us the tickets, and you're like, what the hell? If you saw in the video, it's like a 2-second clip of like Amanda and Chad just like, oh, like in the elevator. That's because Chad told me, like, get your phone out, because the 3 of us went in the elevator to go up to the studio, and it was just so funny, because I was like scrambling, like shaking, trying to put my wristband on. So that's why it's just like a 2-second clip, and then they're like, put it away, because they had said like no more phones at that point. So yeah, then we freaking went in. It was an incredible show. If you haven't seen the episode, it's like, I think, the best of the season. Adam Sandler's the host, and he's an alumni, so people came back. Jimmy Fallon, Chris Rock, Kristen Wiig. It was such a good show. Like, he brought back old characters. There was a whole sketch that basically like poked fun at Adam Sandler using his family members' mannerisms for his like movie characters. Shawn Mendes was the musical guest, which like I was kind of like whatever about, but he was really good. So that was great. And it was just a fun time. I probably wouldn't try to get live again, just because it's so much more stressful, because it's less certain that you're going to get in. But dang, do I recommend doing this. If you don't mind sleeping out in the street, like, you know, get a good chair. Like, we got those recliner chairs on Amazon for $30, and it was money well spent. I'm going to be using that chair, like, in the summer, like, going to the park and stuff. So, if you are interested in doing the SNL standby line, it's a fun time. Even if we didn't make it in, like, you know, obviously that would be a huge bummer. But it was fun if you're with good company and, you know, weather permitting. Like, I probably would not do it if it was snowing. The rain was already a bit much, but if you have a tarp, it's not a problem. Yeah, it was fun. It was a great time. So, 10 out of 10 recommend if it's something that you're interested in. If you're a big fan of SNL, ooh boy, like, I'm like gonna get teary-eyed right now thinking about it, but like walking in and looking around, I was shook. And then when they said live from New York at Saturday night, I was like, are you kidding me? With the band and everything, and like just seeing the cast and crew walking around, and like from like a television production standpoint, it was cool too to just watch. It was like a fucking ballet of cameras and crew and actors, and it was incredible. So I've already been talking for 10 minutes and 51 seconds, so I will stop now. I'm sorry this is such a long video. I hope it was worth your time if you did stick around for this long. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and watch that episode of SNL, because it'll make you smile, it'll make you laugh, and you might be able to hear my cackle in the background, because I was dying the whole episode. It was so good. Alright guys, peace out. Bye.